Renée Richards, born August 19, 1934, is an American ophthalmologist, author, and former professional tennis player who became a prominent figure in the movement for transgender rights and recognition. In 1976, Richards, a postoperative male-to-female transgender woman, garnered international attention when she decided to compete in the women's division of professional tennis, challenging the United States Tennis Association's USTA policy that required female competitors to undergo chromosomal testing to determine their true sex. She filed a discrimination lawsuit. In a landmark decision on August 16, 1977, the New York State Supreme Court ruled in her favor, establishing legal precedent by declaring that Richards was legally female regardless of her XY chromosomal configuration. Born Richard Raskind, she was the son of two physicians, David Raskind, M.D., and Sadie Muriel Bishop, M.D. From a young age, Richards was deeply passionate about tennis, winning her first championship at age 10 at the Sunrise Tennis Club in New York. After graduating from Horace Mann High School in 1951, she attended Yale University as a third-generation student, playing on the intercollegiate tennis team. She pursued medical studies at the University of Rochester in New York and completed her internship at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City. Following her residency at Manhattan Eye, Ear, and Throat Hospital, Richards enlisted in the U.S. Navy, where she captained the Navy tennis team and became the All-Navy champion. Near the end of her naval service, Richards began hormone treatments under the supervision of Dr. Harry Benjamin, a pioneer in transgender medicine. However, Benjamin halted the treatment after 6 months due to concerns about her medical career and her history of dating women. Other specialists, including Dr. Christian Hamburger and Dr. John Money, also declined her requests for further treatment and surgery. In response to these setbacks, Richards attempted to live as a heterosexual man. She underwent breast reduction surgery, married, and fathered a child. In 1975, after years of struggling to receive a transgender diagnosis from the medical community, Richards underwent sex reassignment surgery in New York. At 41 years old, she was an accomplished tennis player who had been ranked 3rd in the East and 13th nationally in the men's 35 and over division the previous year. Following her surgery, Richards began competing in women's tennis tournaments. When she sought to play in the women's division of the U.S. Open, the USTA implemented a policy requiring all female players to pass a chromosomal test, mirroring a policy established by the International Olympic Committee in 1968. Feeling that she was being discriminated against based on her sex, Richards filed for a preliminary injunction under New York law. The New York State Supreme Court ruled that the USTA's policy was discriminatory and violated her rights under state human rights laws. The court concluded that chromosomes were not the sole determinant of an individual's sex and, supported by medical expert testimony, legally recognized Richards as female. Despite her legal victory, Richards secured only one singles title during the 5 years she competed in women's tennis. After retiring from professional play, she joined Martina Navratilova's coaching team, helping her prepare for her victorious 1982 Wimbledon campaign. By 1983, when Richards published her autobiography, Second Serve, The Renée Richards Story, she had become as well recognized as other prominent transgender figures like Christine Jorgensen and Jan Morris, as well as women's sports advocates such as Billie Jean King. Her life story was adapted into a made-for-television movie in 1986, featuring Vanessa Redgrave in the role of Richards. Later choosing to step back from the public eye, Richards delivered a notable speech during Navratilova's induction into the International Tennis Hall of Fame, acknowledging her own role as a player and coach who helped to usher in the power game and the unapologetic musculature prevalent in women's sports today. As of 2003, she was practicing ophthalmology on Park Avenue in New York City and served on the editorial board of the Journal of Pediatric Ophthalmology and Strabismus. In her later years, Richards retired from medical practice and has since led a more private life, leaving an enduring legacy in both sports and transgender advocacy. Thank you for listening. For more LGBTQ+ history, please subscribe to this channel.